Hello, my beautiful souls. This is going to be a really quick message, but I had to come and channel it. I'm in a hurry in between work right now, but I have to run an errand. So anyways, you guys seen the title. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a priestess. This is about spiritual hygiene, because what I'm tuning into and what I'm like being shown and picking up on right now is the energies are intense right now, you guys. Like, there is a lot going on. And, you know, it can be really difficult at times to navigate through, to integrate, right? Spiritual hygiene is so important right now, right? I just posted about the same message over on my Instagram page. I did a little reel, and then it was like, okay, I have to go record a little bit of a longer message for YouTube about the same thing. So there are, you know, psychic attacks happening while people are asleep in, you know, because these darker energies, they are cowards. They are cowards. They are terrified of us. So they wait until, you know, we are asleep, because that makes us an easier target, because we are, right? Like, we're asleep. Our brain, our ego body, our mind, our consciousness in that regard. So they come in the dream astral time, okay? They are tricksters, so they often will disguise themselves as, you know, maybe someone you know and trust, like a best friend, or, you know, sometimes like a soulmate or a parent or a loved one on the other side. Now, a lot of times it really is your loved one on the other side, or a divine counterpart coming through and visiting in the astral, or showing up, or whatever it is. But that's what I mean. Like, you have to be kind of like discerning in the astral. And I know what you're thinking is, well, how do I do that? Because when I'm dreaming or I'm in the astral, Erica, I'm asleep, like, I don't have control like that. Like, it's kind of like your dreams, like you're just floating through and whatever's happening is happening, right? So I'm going to help you with that too. Archangel Gabriel. Again, being spiritual is not a fashion facade like new age spiritualism and spirit. You know what I mean? You see it out there so much now. It's become just like insane, right? Where it's all just like, you know, I don't want to like sound like negative, but it's like new age mumbo jumbo. You know, where people are like waking up to an extent. They're seeing like angel numbers and synchronicities, and they're like, you know, getting like the 222 and the 1111. But, you know, and then, or watching tarot and seeing 222. That's not going to cut it. That is not doing deep shadow work. That is not protecting yourself, and that's not spiritual hygiene. You might be learning a lot and receiving a lot, and it might be helping you or guiding you in certain ways, right? But it's not, do you know what I mean? You guys catch my drift. This is about taking spirituality very serious, because it is a very serious thing. It's not just some, you know, whimsical, mystical thing that's just happening. It is who you are. It is not something we choose. We don't go, you know, today I just feel like I'm going to be spiritual. Today I just feel like I'm going to start my ascension and, you know, go through hell and back a million times to, you know what I mean? It's a point in our journey and in our life when we awaken and we reconnect to the higher dimensions, to our true consciousness on a soul level. So it is you. It is just as much you as your body, as, you know what I mean? It's more real than all the things, because it's you on a soul level. So making sure that you are cleansing, making sure you are, you know, I'm sure most of you guys, this goes without saying, but making sure that you are bathing and showering every single day. If you can, like, shower, you know, take a shower in the morning, start your day off, cleanse all of that energy through the night, sleep, sweat, the day before, whatever it is. Start your day rejuvenized and refreshed and cleansed in that way. And then before you go to sleep at night, I you know, if you can, it'll help you sleep. It's soothing, it's relaxing. It'll calm the nervous system, help with anxiety. If you take a nice, you know, warm shower or hot bath before you go to sleep, or at night, you know, get into your jammies, you know what I mean? Like, this is all very important. That sounds like, well, duh, Erica, like, you know, but it's very important. Purification and cleansing with water and the water element. Setting the intention before you go to sleep. This is huge, okay? Making sure throughout the day you're calling your energy back to you, maybe a few times a day. You're shielding yourself in Archangel Michael's blue ray of light. You're cocooning in a blue ray of light bubble, or you know, working with his blue flame energy, or you know, using the violet flame maybe a couple times a day to just burn anything away, or sage, Palo Santo. This is very serious, you guys, because what I'm noticing is a lot of, you know, people who are, you know, they've been doing work and they're ascending and they're, right? But the spiritual hygiene is not where it should be. Maybe it was okay a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, the level of spiritual hygiene and cleansing and things like that, you know, you were doing. But now where we're at, it's a different story. It's a completely different story. You're tuning into higher realms when you're asleep. There's a lot going on. So you need to make sure that you are being intentional with protection. Protection, and also remembering your dreams, okay? So Archangel Gabriel. Now, call on and, you know, work with whoever you feel. Your dragons, Archangel Michael, your ancestors, whoever, you know what I mean? But Archangel Gabriel is like my main man. I have a very, very close connection with Archangel Gabriel. And this goes back into past lives. Yes, I connect with other archangels and Archangel Michael and all that, but Archangel Gabriel, I have a strong connection with. And a long time ago, he guided me to, you know, to call on him and ask him for help with all of this. So before I go to sleep, you know, calling in Archangel Gabriel to help me remember my dreams and my astral experiences upon waking in the morning, or helping me remember if I wake up throughout the night at certain times, what time am I being woken up, and trying to remember and helping me remember what was just happening in the astral before I came back into my body and woke up. And then, you know, we get that amnesia where we don't remember literally what just happened like 2 seconds ago, you know, 10 seconds ago. So he will help you remember that. Calling forth your dragons, you know, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, to watch over you, to be with you, your ancestors of benevolence and love and light, like your warrior ancestors, like making sure that they're there, you know, calling them in. So helping you remember, and then also protection, shielding yourself before you go to sleep, super important. If you can, unplugging, you know, making sure your cell phone is on airplane mode. If you can, don't even have your cell phone or any kind of devices, EMFs or Wi-Fi in your room. If you have TVs or mirrors in your room, if you have a mirror facing your bed, move that thing. Do not have a mirror facing your bed or mirrors in your children's rooms facing your bed. These are portals. They can be used for scrying and they can be used for, you know, good things as far as divination goes, things that aren't right. But energies that are not of the highest and greatest good, they use them for spying, for portals, where they can actually like look into your space, your room. They can watch you sleep. There's all kinds of things. And then darker energies or entities, stuff like that, they can they use it as a portal to travel through. Same thing with the TV. If you have TVs on your dresser, mounted on the wall, you know, flat screens or whatever, if the black screen or the TV screen is facing your bed, make sure you are covering that with a towel, a scarf, a blanket, something at night when you sleep. Cleansing your spaces too. So like, you know, like before you go to bed at night, you know, like before I go to sleep, like at the end of the day when I'm done working, I always, I Palo Santo, I will burn like white copal or gold copal, or dragon's blood, you know, to clear everything out of my home, you know. I work from home and I obviously do spiritual work, so I have to do that kind of stuff. It's very important. But I would do it anyways. I would be doing it anyways. So if I worked a regular job out in, you know, where I go to work and then I come home, I would be cleansing myself and I would be cleansing my space, because all that energy, it comes home with you. It just does. It comes home with you. You know, your shoes, everywhere you walk throughout the day, it's energetic, it's energy transfer. It's picking up other energies, you know, this, that. I mean, it's like crazy, right? Everything is energy, everything, right? So you want to make sure that you're cleansing and really, right, cleansing your children's spaces and bedrooms, etc. Dark corners under the bed, you know, where stuff where like dust would accumulate or dust bunnies, very important. Make sure things are very cleaned out. We do not want that like stagnant energy, okay? Or, you know, it's just, it lowers the frequency. But what I'm seeing is a lot of people, you know, feeling like low vibration, like they're feeling like they just can't get, you know, it's just heaviness. Like it's like they're under an attack because they're in, you know, their spiritual hygiene is not where it should be. They're not taking care of themselves spiritually in that regard. And not shielding themselves, not protecting themselves, right? They might work in very dense work environments, or, you know, the energy in the home is very negative, or people around them are negative, right? So they're absorbing all that, and then they're not doing the spiritual cleansing work and being intentional with certain things, etc., and taking that as serious as they should. And that's what happens. It makes them more susceptible to an attack. You know, and it makes you feel crappy. It makes you feel weighed down, unmotivated. You start getting like, you know, infiltration, like thoughts where, you know, sometimes it could be your own like ego and fear brain and things like that. But what I'm seeing is a lot of people, like, it's like not even your thoughts. It's infiltration thoughts where it comes in and it's like very negative, where it feels like imposter syndrome. It makes you doubt yourself. It's, you know, it's things like you can't do that. And, you know, it makes you feel like defeated. It makes you feel like you're not capable, or, you know, you're delusional and you really can't, you know, go after this dream, and you're, you know, you can't do that kind of work. And okay, so it's infiltration thoughts that lower your vibration and that make you feel like crap, basically. So all of this is so important because we are so like this is such a powerful month right now, the energy, right, that it's just so transformative, and there's the eclipses and retrogrades and all these things happening, right? So you're leveling up, there's more activations happening, right? So it's so important, like I said, the spiritual hygiene that maybe your practices that you've been doing, great, but it's time to take it more seriously and to do things maybe more than you usually would, okay? Also, the animals, your pets. So your pets could be waking you up at certain times of the night, and they could be waking you up for different reasons or whatever, you know. Make sure you see what time it is that they're waking you up, you know, because there's a message with that for sure, you know, through whatever the number is or the time it is. But what I'm seeing is animals, your pets actually waking you up and bringing you back into your body. Saving you from a psychic attack before it happens. Right before it's about to happen, they might start scratching on the door or whimpering if it's a dog, or you hear them bark, or your cat starts meowing or rubbing on you, or they wake you up. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to bring you back into your body and call you back home into your vessel, to save you from some type of an attack or something that's going down that they're rescuing you from, okay? I just saw 1331 and then 333. So, you know, 1331, those could be numbers you see. But anyways, so I just had to come share this real quick, you guys. It's like super, super, super important. This is going to help you feel better. It's going to help you sleep better. You know, oh, Erica, I take a shower every single morning. You know, that's my routine. Great, fantastic. You know what? We all are working with the same 24 hours in a day. We are all busy. We all have different reasons. Whether you work a job that's very high demand, you work 7 days a week. That's what I used to do. I used to work 7 days a week, and then I was getting burnt out. But I pretty much work like 6 days a week right now, unless I'm going through some like really intense integrating, and then I will literally take a few days off because that's what I need. But I am busy all the time. Like, you know, the collective is it's my family, and I feel like the collective is in a sense like kind of like my children. So I always have to feel like I'm like Mama Bear, you know, like I show up, I'm here to support, I hold space. You know, I'm protective of you guys. That's why I bring these messages forth. So let's go ahead and just get a message real quick. But I love you guys. This is the message. It's about spiritual hygiene and helping you. Like, look at that. You can't make it up. Pay attention to your dreams. Archangel Gabriel is going to help you remember them. There's a lot of important information, all kinds of stuff that's happening, right? But also, look, see, this is a message about dreams. And the card that came out is dream messages. Your name holds power. Okay, so there might be something where, you know, in the astral, or like when you're in the dream state, you know, someone approaches you or something, a being approaches you or whatever. Like, be careful if they call you by your name, okay? And that's what I mean. Archangel Gabriel will also help you be more consciously aware in your dreams, in the astral. So, you know, like a lot of times you feel like you don't have control, like things are just happening and you're just kind of, you know what I mean? You will have more conscious control and awareness in the astral and the dream state, asking him to help you with that and working with you for that. So, you know, so if someone comes up and they're like, oh, Erica, you know, I am in a place now because I've been working with him for years now with this, but he started helping me immediately when I called him in and asked him to. I know. Oh, no. You're calling me by my name because you're a trickster. I know what this is. Versus, oh, hi, like, you know, and then I get, you know, an attachment or siphoned from or whatever it is because I think it's a friend or someone that I can trust, right? So anyways, your name holds great power. And then, see, and then enemies. I'm telling you, you guys, I'm telling you, that's what this message was for, okay? To protect you from these enemies, from frenemies, from enemies, from psychic attack, all the things, okay? So I love you so much. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, everything is in the description box below. I don't have time to go into it, but we are doing our, I'm doing my first spiritual retreat co-hosting with my beautiful sister and high priestess friend and her beloved. They've been doing these really sacred Magdalene code retreats all over the world for 10 years. She's been doing this work for over 25 years. Her mentor before her, an Isis Magdalene, you know, priestess and teacher. Like, it's just, there's so much, okay? My point is that we are going in September. This is the first retreat ever. It's so exciting. It is in the south of France. If I recorded a whole video yesterday, it's like 20 minutes long. So I'm going to pin that in the comments below. If you're like, I want to hear more about this spiritual retreat and wow, this sounds, you know, really cool. It is. You guys, like, this is not, I'm just going to say, it's not like any other spiritual retreats out there. I'm telling you, okay? The link for that video is down below, pinned in the comments, or you will find that video a few videos below this one. And it says like Magdalene Codes Retreat in France, big announcement. And it's like 20 minutes and I explain all the things, share all the things. But yeah, it's all there. So I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much. I send prayers of protection, love, healing, abundance, all the things, okay? And so it is. Mwah.